For most of human history, the stars were symbols of certainty. They followed rules. They appeared burned and died in predictable ways, and for centuries, astronomers believed they understood those rules, until one star appeared that broke all of them. Not in theory, not in a simulation, but in the real universe. And according to everything we know, this star should not exist. In the early 2000s, astronomers studying deep space noticed something strange. At first, it didn't seem important, just a faint point of light among billions of others. But when they analyzed it more closely, confusion set in. This star was far too old and far too massive to exist where it was found. According to standard models of stellar evolution, a star like this should have burned out long ago. Yet there it was, still shining. To understand why this was disturbing, we need to talk about how stars are born. Stars form from clouds of gas and dust. Gravity pulls the material together, pressure builds, nuclear fusion begins, and a star ignites. But this process requires something crucial: heavy elements. Elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron. Materials created by earlier generations of stars. The problem: in the early universe, those elements didn't exist yet. The first stars were supposed to be small, short-lived, and simple. This star was none of those things. When astronomers calculated its composition, they found something impossible. It contained heavy elements. Elements that should not have existed when the universe was that young. It was like finding a modern skyscraper in the middle of a Stone Age village. There was no logical explanation, so scientists assumed they had made a mistake. They recalibrated their instruments. They checked their equations. They observed the star again. The results didn't change. This star wasn't alone. As telescopes improved, more stars like it were found. Ancient stars with unexpected complexity, existing far earlier than our models allowed. Each discovery made the mystery worse, because it suggested something deeply unsettling: that the universe evolved faster than we thought, or that our understanding of cosmic history is fundamentally wrong. One theory proposed that these stars were formed through violent, unknown processes. Perhaps massive stars formed directly from primordial gas clouds, skipping steps we thought were essential. Another theory was even more disturbing. What if these stars weren't the first generation at all? What if there were earlier stars that lived and died before the universe we think we know? Stars that left no trace, no records, only indirect evidence, hidden in objects like this one. That idea changes everything. Because if stars existed before what we consider the beginning, then the universe's timeline isn't as simple as we believe. It suggests cycles, lost eras. History is erased by time itself, and that raises an uncomfortable question. What else existed that we will never find? There's another detail scientists rarely talk about. This star's behavior was unusual. Its brightness fluctuated in ways that didn't match known stellar models. Its radiation output hinted at internal processes we don't fully understand. It wasn't just old. It was different, as if it followed rules slightly out of sync with the rest of the universe. Some researchers quietly admit that stars like this are a warning, not of danger, but of ignorance. They are reminders that the universe doesn't owe us clarity, that nature doesn't care about our models or expectations. We build theories based on what we can see. But the universe is far older, far deeper, and far stranger than what fits neatly into textbooks. The most unsettling part isn't that this star exists. It's what it implies: that there may be entire chapters of cosmic history we will never read. Civilizations of stars that lived and died before light itself could carry their story to us. And that even now, as we look up at the night sky, we may be seeing echoes of a universe we don't truly understand.